It is June 16th, and here's what's happening in my hometown, West Hartford, Connecticut. I'm actually at the campus of the University of Hartford, where President Joe Biden will be speaking. And behind me are a lot of people ready to see him talk ostensibly about gun violence and supposedly the protections that Congress passed and he signed to enhance American safety. Ladies and gentlemen, don't come to my hometown and tell me that stripping innocent civilians of their right to defend themselves is helping safety. I have rented a home 3 miles from here to women who attend this campus, and without the protection of a firearm in the home, they could much more easily be invaded, robbed, raped. When only the bad guys have guns, now there's some security with guns too, I'll get to that. When only bad guys have guns, because remember, they don't care about the laws that your federal government or your state government passes. Even if they read the statutes, most don't, are they willing to risk a year in jail for a gun possession crime? I expect so, because they're about to do mayhem that could put them in jail for 10 to life. So when you have strict gun restrictions, only the bad guys can be outside their property to protect the rest of us. The NRA is filled with good people who are there to potentially protect other good people. Every firearm owner I know has never used it for violent against other people purposes. There are many moms here, and we see in the parking lot the bumper stickers, okay, Moms Against Gun Violence. Guns do not produce violence. People with guns produce violence, and the people who are violent against other people are the thugs. The gun is the best weapon on the defense. Now, it's a very good offensive weapon too. Yes, we are stuck with that. But to legislate against an inanimate object instead of against the people who are wielding inanimate objects, and that's knives, that could be bats, that could be a paper bag that's used to suffocate somebody. We need a defense against thuggery. We also need a defense against tyranny. That's another aspect of the Second Amendment. And this is a very good group that stands for the Second Amendment. CCDL, which is for constitutional rights. And the Second Amendment is what allows us citizens to protect all our other rights. Rights to defend ourselves, right to life, right to liberty, right to personal happiness. They all start with protecting your family, your property, and your neighbors. Too many people are reactionary. President Biden is one of them. Reacting to any incident that is bad by trying to restrict the use of guns by the good. So that's what's happening in my hometown. Oh, by the way, we're in a gun-free zone right now, except for the president and his entourage. He is protected by humans legally wielding guns. Why not us? Why can't we have similar protection for ourselves? You leave us defenseless. In another hometown of our second speaker, or second most prominent, Senator Chris Murphy, he's from Cheshire, Connecticut, the scene of the most grisly murders in this century. 2007, invaders to one home raped, tied down, put a home to flame, and 3 women perished there. What a shame, because those marauders did not have guns themselves, okay? But neither did the Pettit family. The best they were armed with in the home was a bat, and it wasn't enough to ward them off. What a shame that 3 lives were lost when a single firearm could have warded off these thugs in the first place. President Biden needs to be less reactionary. Senator Murphy needs to be less reactionary. We who wield guns for good are the best protectors of your grandchildren, your neighbors, your fellows in your workplace. I'm Mark Stewart from West Hartford, Connecticut. Thanks for listening.